Welcome to another anime commentary video, where I try my best to commentate about a show I love and run the risk of being cucked. Sometimes I get lucky, like with Re:Zero, and other times I'm not. The show came under my radar while I was looking for something new, since the animes that I watch are usually a couple of years old, so I was glad to find this hidden gem in my search, and I watched it twice. So, let's get right into it. So you're wondering, what is this anime about? And it looks weird, right? I know, it's kind of funny. You know, me trying to explain this to a friend, I was laughed at and I felt disrespected and offended because, you know, this anime, I judged it based on its presentation and I didn't really give it a chance until I watched it. So, let me explain to you, to the best of my ability, what this anime is about and why I like it so much. Upon the first episode or before, we follow the protagonist Suchi, who's in high school. And we learn that he has an unusual power to transform into a furry mascot. Okay. I know, but keep listening. He then meets with Clair, who attempts to kill herself, but is saved by Suchi while she's unconscious. And there are some questionable scenes during this. Anyways, Clair expresses to him that she knows about his power and tells him that his transformation is connected to this coin. After they encounter their first enemy, the two defeat her and commit their lives to working towards solving the mystery behind the death of Clair's parents, plus the disappearance of her sister. Now, this is what we're given as an audience when we watch the first two episodes of this show, and it sounds pretty simple. As for the future episodes, the plot thickens as Suchi and Clair encounter stronger monsters. Now, this is a quick point that I wanted to add to the video, and I didn't want to merge it with any of the other points that I wanted to do, as I usually do, so I put this in its own category under characters. I was surprised to see how the protagonist's shift in personality and traits unraveled over 13 episodes. Yes, this anime is only 13 episodes, and it is short and it is good. I'm gonna use Clair as an example. She's introduced as cold, spontaneous, and rude for the beginning episodes, but once you reach towards the end, you understand why she's perceived this way, and you see her become somewhat empathetic towards Suchi and more intelligent than she looks. She's honestly more dangerous than any of the monsters you see in this show, with how Clair handles life or death situations. Of course, Clair has some advantage when she's inside Suchi, but without him, Clair can really use that mind of hers. So let me explain to you how this anime subverted my expectations. Coming into this anime, I was expecting to see a lot of cleavage shots and cliche ecchi anime stuff. I'm not gonna lie, the anime has its lewd moments in the beginning, but oh my god, the story becomes so much more interesting. Unanswered questions get answered in one episode, leading to the climax of the final episode. It makes you think how everything you just watched is so irrelevant to what's happening behind the scenes. It really makes you consider whose story actually matters and hypes you up for the next upcoming season. For episode 13, the execution for the reveal of Suchi's past and everything leading to episode 12 and 13 was great. A minor thing I want to add is the soundtrack. Of course, it's not really related to this point that I'm saying, but I don't know, but like the music is high-key kind of lit when something crazy is going down. Now for my lingering questions. I had a couple of questions after I finished watching it for the second time. Like, one of them was, what would happen if Suchi said Honoka's name? They revealed that Suchi couldn't remember his past because the world would end. But how? Why him specifically? Like, we know that Elena blocked his past memories, and we know that if Honoka's name is said, the world will end. The question stays, why him? There are two other people who still remember her, one being Elena and the other being Naoto, my bad. I might not be as clear as to what I'm saying, but I hope you understand what I mean. Another question I had was, when Suchi regained his memories, did Clair see them too? And, get this, since Elena blocked Suchi's memories, would that mean Clair forgot them too? Since the two can communicate mentally, and Suchi has shared memories when he fused, I thought it possible for Clair to see his memories as well, but this question was quickly debunked and quickly answered when I realized that Clair wasn't inside of him when he started remembering his past. One last question I thought about was, and it's a really, this question could easily be answered, but it's not as obvious as you would think. Was Suchi given this power to help fight against Kaito? Obviously yes, but obviously no, considering the fact that Suchi doesn't really remember Elena or his past, but at some point, I think it'll get to that point where Suchi has to team up and Elena has to use him, because she's kind of slowly dying, I think. But regardless, I'm curious to see how they managed to bring everything together, leading to the final fight against Kaito. Conclusion. There was this side plot that was irrelevant, and it really made no sense, and I don't know, it irked me. I don't know why the creator included this whole Nana x Tsuchi arc, you know, the girl with that orange hair, who was like freaking simping over this guy. It kind of bugged me when all this crazy stuff was going down. Meanwhile, you have this chick simping over Tsuchi on the side, like the story really mattered. Maybe it'll play some role or importance in the future, like in season 2, but honestly, it's so unimportant to what's happening right now. Regardless, I would like to hear what you think in the comments below, and I hope this video was informative, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.